I once heard a saying that yesterday is the past, tomorrow's the future, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Bill Kane. The time is now. I want to talk to you about something I call the unforgiving minute. See, we all ignore a gift that we all are given. Everyone has it. Every single living person on this planet has this gift. Some people make the most of it, others ignore it. But one thing that every person, every living being has is 1 second. What do you do with your 1 second? I mean, I went from being a high school dropout, not graduating on time, sitting out a year, and in college by 19. People would say like, Vernon, what are you gonna do? I mean, what you gonna do? You just didn't graduate on time. You dropped out of school. You was a janitor. You're a janitor in McDonald's, which they call the night porter, but it's a janitor. You sat in parking lots doing security all night. You had no education. Where do you see yourself at 20? In college? And they would laugh. They would laugh. They would be like, in college, dude, you dropped out. But what individuals don't understand is that for every minute that you dwell on something, you lose 60 seconds of opportunities. And one thing I did, and one thing I will always do is I pay attention to the seconds. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I believe that if you focus on just 1 second being perfect, I feel that no matter what your skill level is, I believe that no matter how much you know or what your background is, you can make a perfect second of any opportunity given to you in life. It could be putting down a paved sidewalk. You may have never put down a paved sidewalk in your life, but I promise you, with my heart of hearts, you can put down a brick perfectly. Anyone can put down a brick perfectly. Then you move on to the next brick. And you repeat that process for however many bricks it takes. And if you take everything in you, all of your heart, all of your spirit, all of your embodiment, and you focus on every individual brick as if it's the only brick that you need to put down, that before long, and I don't want to use the term time, before long, because if you're focused wholeheartedly on that brick, time becomes irrelevant. So before long, you have a paved walkway, a perfect paved walkway. How you did it? You can't tell them. I don't know what I did at brick 10. I don't know what I did at brick 9, brick 1, brick 100, brick 300. I don't know how I made brick 300 connect to brick 320. I don't know how I lined them up perfectly. Because at brick 300, I was focused on brick 300. At brick 1, I had tunnel vision for brick 1. One of the most common sayings is the time is now. And now is only 1 second. So focus on your now. Perfect your now. And enjoy it. Enjoy it with enthusiasm, because the time you enjoy wasting was not time wasted. One day or day one, you're going to have to decide when you are going to start focusing on your seconds. It can be credit. It can be marriage. It can be career. Everything comes down to a grand picture of seconds. So this is how I became an educator, a successful educator of 20 years in the same system that I dropped out of. This is what I did, and this is what I do. I focus on a second. I say, Vernon, let's perfect that second. And let's do that 60 times. Then let's do that 60 times. And I call that my unforgiving minute. Because during that minute, the outcome of whatever I'm attempting to achieve, regardless of how long or how big the task is going to be a direct result of what I did with my unforgiving minute. And before I know it, I have only to do that 24 times, 60 times, sorry. And I have an unforgiving hour that I can appreciate. And in 24 times, I have an unforgiving day. And I just continue, and before I know it, my year was productive. But first, we got to go back to the seconds and how important the seconds are to you, because only thing you got is time. That's the only thing that anybody in this world has. That's the only thing that anybody in this world can hold on to. That's the only thing that no one wants taken from them. So we got to do the best that we can do with time. Time is the fire in which we burn. It is the focus.